Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP today. In a recent interview on the Motorsport podcast, por Orejas, Gino Borsoi, key figure at Prima Pramac Racing, sheds light on the team's prospects amidst discussions about Ducati's plans for the upcoming seasons. Borsoi's insights provide valuable context on the evolving dynamics within the Ducati ecosystem and the potential implications for Pramac Racing. As the MotoGP season progresses, the championship battle intensifies, with riders vying for supremacy on the track. According to Danilo Petrucci, former MotoGP rider, the fight for the title will primarily involve Jorge Martín and Francesco Bagnaia, with the potential for other contenders to join the fray. At the presentation of the Catalan Grand Prix, Marquez expressed optimism about his prospects for the upcoming race at the Montmello circuit. Transitioning from Honda to Ducati, Marquez feels rejuvenated and competitive, eager to showcase his potential once again. With the 2025 MotoGP season looming, Ducati faces a pivotal decision regarding their rider lineup. As Enea Bastianini, Marquez, and Jorge Martin vie for coveted spots on the factory team, Ducati's evolving mentality is under scrutiny. Let's delve into the latest developments surrounding this high-stakes decision. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Borsoi acknowledges the pivotal role of Gigi D'Allegna in determining Ducati's future direction and timing. With Mugello GP serving as the deadline for Ducati's decision, Borsoi underscores the significance of this moment in shaping Pramac Racing's trajectory for 2025 and beyond. Amidst speculation and anticipation, Borsoi emphasizes his and Campanotti's commitment to remaining with Ducati, highlighting their loyalty to the brand despite initial friction. "I have to tell the truth, Campanotti, and I do not want to leave Ducati. Obviously, everything that will happen in Mugello with this decision can tip the scales one way or the other." Quote from Gino Borsoi. Borsoi delves into Jorge Martin's relationship with Ducati, envisioning a potential pathway for the talented rider within the Ducati family. Drawing on the tradition of Pramac as a breeding ground for future stars, Borsoi suggests that offering Martin an official contract aligns with this ethos, paving the way for his development and eventual transition to the factory team. With Martin's stellar performance and leadership in the championship standings, Borsoi affirms the merit of such a trajectory for the young rider. "If he is offered an official contract with Ducati, it is obvious that I cannot tell Jorge that it is not the right path. It is the path that all riders have to follow." Quote from Gino Borsoi. As Pramac Racing awaits Ducati's decision with bated breath, Gino Borsoi's reflections offer a glimpse into the team's aspirations and strategic considerations. With Mugello poised to be a defining moment, the outcome will not only shape Pramac's future but also impact the broader landscape of MotoGP. Stay tuned as the saga unfolds, and the fate of Ducati's racing endeavors becomes clear. With a commanding 38-point lead over Francesco Bagnaia after just 5 rounds, Jorge Martín has emerged as a formidable force in the MotoGP World Championship. Despite Bagnaia's resilience in challenging circumstances, Martín's consistent performances have solidified his position at the top of the standings. "I see Martín particularly fast, in explosive form, but since last year I understood that the more Pecco is in trouble, the more he rises." Quote from Danilo Petrucci. Danilo Petrucci identifies Martín and Bagnaia as the primary contenders in the title fight, citing their impressive performances and resilience on the track. While Martín's explosive speed and consistent form elevate him as a frontrunner, Bagnaia's ability to excel under pressure adds intrigue to the championship battle. "It will be a fight between the two of them with the inclusion of Marquez, and Maverick Vinales, in my opinion." Quote from Danilo Petrucci. Despite Martín and Bagnaia's dominance, Petrucci acknowledges the potential for other riders to disrupt the status quo and challenge for top positions. With contenders like Marquez, Maverick Vinales, Enea Bastianini, and Marco Bezzecchi in the mix, The championship race promises excitement and unpredictability in the coming rounds. As the MotoGP season unfolds, all eyes will be on Jorge Martín and Francesco Bagnaia as they lead the charge in the title fight. With contenders like Marquez, Maverick Vinales, and others in close pursuit, the championship battle is poised to deliver thrilling races and unexpected twists. Stay tuned for more updates as the riders continue to push the limits on their quest for glory. Marc Marquez's switch from Honda to Ducati marks a significant turning point in his career, reigniting his passion for racing and revitalizing his competitive spirit. Despite facing numerous challenges and injuries in recent years, Marquez remains determined to excel on the track and reclaim his position among the top contenders. After 4 years with many injuries and no results, you start to doubt yourself. I decided to make a change with the aim of enjoying and being competitive again. And it's working out well for me. We're on the right track. Quote from Marc Marquez. Marquez acknowledges the formidable competition posed by Ducati riders Jorge Martín and Francesco Bagnaia, who have consistently demonstrated impressive speed and skill on the track. Despite the challenge, Marquez is undeterred and eager to test his abilities against the best in the field. Just the fact of fighting face-to-face with the two riders who are faster on a Ducati, Jorge, Martín and Pecco, Bagnaia, is already a lot. Quote from Marc Marquez. While the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya may not be Marquez's strongest circuit, he remains optimistic about his chances and draws inspiration from the enthusiastic support of the fans. With a different bike and renewed determination, Marquez aims to secure victory at a circuit where he has previously triumphed 3 times. At the track level, this circuit is not one of my strong points, but then you have the push of the fans, who it helps a lot, so we'll try it this weekend with a different bike. Marc Marquez concluded. As Marc Marquez prepares to take on the challenges of the Catalan Grand Prix, his optimism and determination are palpable. With a newfound sense of purpose and a competitive edge, Marquez is poised to showcase his talent and resilience on the track, eager to seize victory and continue his quest for championship glory. Stay tuned for thrilling racing action at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya as Marquez and his fellow riders battle for supremacy on the asphalt. Ducati finds itself at a crossroads as it navigates the complexities of retaining its top talent for the 2025 season. With Enea Bastianini, Marc Marquez, and Jorge Martín all vying for positions, Ducati must carefully weigh its options to maintain a competitive edge in the championship. Ducati's decision is blocking everyone. No one wants to make contracts. I understand Ducati because they have 3 very strong riders, and if at the beginning they thought they would leave 2 of them without a ride, now their mentality has changed. Quote from Carlo Pernat. Pramac's decision to either remain a Ducati satellite team or switch to Yamaha adds another layer of complexity to the situation. If Pramac opts for Yamaha, it eliminates the possibility of a 25 spec Des Mercedes for Marquez, Martín, or Bastianini, reshaping the landscape of the competition. I have the impression that Ducati wants to keep 2 of them, and so it will be putting pressure, especially with Pramac. These days there will definitely be talks. My guess is before Mugello, Pramac will also decide what to do, Carlo Pernat told. Despite the uncertainty, Enea Bastianini remains firmly in the mix for a Ducati seat in 2025. His manager, Carlo Pernat, expresses confidence in Bastianini's abilities and suggests that Ducati's delay in making a decision signifies their continued faith in him. However, alternative options are being considered should Ducati's decision not favor Bastianini. If Ducati is postponing the decision, it is because they still have confidence in him. Going to Pramac with an official bike could be a possibility, but it's not certain. The sirens of Aprilia, KTM and even Yamaha are calling, Pernat concluded. As Ducati grapples with its rider selection dilemma, the MotoGP community eagerly awaits the outcome. With multiple contenders vying for coveted spots on the factory team, the stakes are high and the tension palpable. Stay tuned for further developments as Ducati's decision deadline approaches, shaping the trajectory of the 2025 MotoGP season. Thank you for watching ZNGP today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.